morning. Good morning, everyone. It is an awesome Monday. I hope you guys are having a super awesome morning. Everything is going your way. Hopefully, we're all in. I feel like I can never win with this webcam. I have, but I don't remember where I put it because it's like, wow, I showed my Monday. what's your Monday like? I wonder if I just scoot you back. I'm like, am I in frame? Am I not in frame? Is this looking good? I don't remember. I have, if you're ever in my home, if you're ever taking lessons with me and you see blue tape on the floor, that comes from me from, well, my theater days, 2 weeks ago. I have all the markings where everything should be, especially since I have these my brand new lights that I've used twice. I used them a couple of times because I'm like, no. I had a couple of video auditions. I used them. So they're really awesome. And I'm really glad that my friend Waffle, who's the one who helped shoot the Remember Me video about 2 years ago, he's the one who recommended them to me. So I'm really thankful because I have a whole video over how I figured out my lighting. And really, so that's the title of the video. Really, it's Brittany figures out her lights, right? But what it really is a 3-minute video of me having a meltdown. Like a borderline, if it was a 4-minute video, if I was not able to figure out my lighting, you would have seen a full out like panic attack. But it was only 3 minutes. It was just a meltdown because when you're teaching yourself things, it's a very noble act of, well, I'm going to teach myself how to create videos, how to edit videos, how to do this and how to do that. It's very noble, right? But what you don't see is everything behind it, which is the meltdowns and the doubt and the adjusting things. Even when they're right, you have it in your mind that it's wrong. So that's all the DIY. I wish I could be a DIYer that was like, nah, it's good. Nope, not me. Because I was trying to replicate the sun. The sun. That way I can, produce videos no matter what time of day. I don't have to wait. Well, now that it's daylight savings, I'm like, goodness, now that it's daylight savings, what time of, I don't remember what time of day that I can shoot videos, because the only time I was able to shoot videos, daylight savings was between, in the winter was between 1 and 3. Because if I touch 3:30, 4 o'clock, I have no light in this house at all. And now that the sun has changed, seasons, that I don't remember. I don't remember anymore what I used to, when I used to film. I think I was able to film earlier, like 10, 11, but that's kind of like around June. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning, Katie. Good morning, Cindy. Doing my blocking. Yeah. So I have Gloria's blue tape, but I have not put blue tape down for my webcam as I should. I did though, but as time goes by, that's what happens. Well, how was your guys' weekend? What'd you guys do? So you guys let me know in the chat what you did this weekend. What did I do this weekend? Dude, I binge watched all of Fargo season 2. It's so good. That show is so good. We started it Friday night, and then all of Saturday. Saturday was a beautiful day. It was a gorgeous day. And we stayed inside and we just watched Fargo season 2. I regret that it was a nice day, but I don't regret watching season 2. It was awesome. Hey, good morning. You braved the world for groceries and binge watched Burn Notice. Ooh, that's with that hot man, right? Hot man. Wait, is Bruce Campbell in Burn Notice? Right, the guy from the Evil Dead movies, right? Was that the whole thing? Was that, Bruce Campbell's in Burn Notice? I wonder if that other dude, because Bruce Campbell, yes. Well, Bruce Campbell was in Fargo season 2. He played Ronald Reagan. Because I was looking at him and I was like, that dude does not look like Ronald Reagan, but that dude looks a lot like Bruce Campbell. And then I was like, husband, is that Bruce Campbell? And he's like, I think so. And I'm like, groovy, because it's what he says, like I'm funny, so I worked in the flower beds on Friday and crafted on Saturday and Sunday. That sounds like a dream. That sounds awesome. Awesome. I played D&D and binge watched Drunk History and more crazy documentaries. Katie, tell me, please let us know, because I feel like everyone's on the Tiger King right now, because yesterday, I think, not that his wife suggests a crazy documentary, but the fact that his favorite comedians, my husband's favorite comedians, kept talking about the Tiger King, that's when my husband was like, I think I need to watch that. So we watched all of it again. Well, the first time it was kind of background noise for me because I was like Instagramming, but this was the first time I actually like watched it, and I was like, it's still crazy. So I looked at him and I was like, so do you understand why I couldn't explain it? So what other documentaries have you been watching? And I love Drunk History. I think that was all last Saturday before we went fishing. Was we had lunch and cleaned the house, and it was all to Drunk History. It's so funny. I love that show. Love that show. Especially about the crazy one with the dolphins in the Caribbean and NASA giving them money for dolphin research. That one just like, I cry each time I see that one. It's ridiculous. Biff caught part of it. His response was, it's definitely trashy. Oh, it's more than trashy. Oh, it's more. Let's see. If you like Drink History, ruining history. I tried ruining history. Maybe I just didn't see the episode that would introduce me into it. You know how I am with like British accents? My brain just kind of goes like, ooh, it's nap time. So I'll try ruining history again, but it was, yeah. Well, the one that I saw, I think they were performing the nursery rhyme, something beautiful for babies about King Henry VIII's wives, because I was like, hold up a minute, with the Six musical. Do you guys know about the Six musical? It's about the 6 wives of Henry VIII, and it's awesome, but they reimagine them as like pop queens. It's awesome. My favorite song that I like to jam out to is Don't Lose Your Head, which is sung by Anne Boleyn. Isn't that awesome? It has like the best chorus though. You're like, ooh, I can jam to this. Because it goes, sorry, not sorry about what I said. Dun, 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 dun. Don't worry, don't lose your head. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know all these words. But it's so fun. It's so fun. Let's see, the pollen count is so high here in Georgia. That's awful, because it's like, am I having like a cough because of allergies, or am I having a cough because of something else? Like that's, and then I'm in between where I'm like, I've had a cough for like a month. I just want to get over this head cold. It just needs to be gone. I want to work more in the yard, but can't due to allergies. Yeah. I'm sorry. I hope it goes down soon, but I know it's probably just gonna be the whole month, right? Of just nothing but pollen in Georgia. Let's see. The Johnny Appleseed one is great. I don't remember. I don't remember those ones. I'm so sorry. I do remember, I was really happy to see the Bessie Coleman Drunk History. I was like, finally, we're talking about Bessie Coleman. I did a paper over her in high school. Finally, we're recognizing her. The one with Will Ferrell when he's Dalton. No, Ronald Dahl, right? Who's the writer of Charlie and Chocolate Factory? I like that one. That one was crazy. They're all so good. They're on my DVR, and it's like, what, on Tuesday nights, I'm like, excuse me, husband, but like I have the TV for this half hour. Let's see, my hubby washed his car. Yay! When it was done, it had a layer of pollen on it. That is fitting. He put it in the garage to wax it and clean the interior, right? And probably hose it back down with all the pollen, right? Exactly. On my deck, and my dogs, they're just yellow. No. Oh man, we had to give puppy dog a bath. Oh, we had to give her a bath, and now that it's warm outside, we go outside, we just hose the dog down, I think she likes it. I think she likes the attention, We're very thankful that this dog is okay with baths, but she gets a really big treat afterwards. So, but then you just have this, like, if you've seen my dog, right? You've seen her in the corner. She's not currently in the corner, but you've seen her. She's just like, we call her a potato, all right? Or we call her Puppy Potato sometimes. And I asked my brother-in-law, I was like, wait, if I'm calling my dog, I don't think my dog has a name. We call her Puppy, but she doesn't really have a name, So I asked my brother-in-law, I was like, I keep on calling my dog Potato. So, like, maybe we should give her a potato name. We've had this dog for 4 years, and she doesn't really have a name. And I'm like, what kind of potato name should my dog have? And so I was thinking, like, red, like a red potato, or white. I was just thinking of potato names, and then my brother-in-law goes, Idaho. Idaho potatoes. I loved it. Let's see. We need a good rain. Watched a lot of Jeopardy. So do you know a lot of trivia now? Are you very worldly now about Jeopardy? My husband is very upset about Jeopardy. I think, yeah, because of, for Final Jeopardy, when they say, they just kind of give the category, and they're like, oh, right back, it was like number one female pop stars or whatever from the 70s. And my husband goes, share, right? And it's before he even knows the question or anything. He's like, share. And when we got back from like the commercial break, right, then it said, blah, 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 about this female artist from the 70s with all these number ones. And my husband was like, like he had like the gift of foresight. He can predict the future now, right? We're going to go get like some lottery numbers now because he is a psychic and he is enlightened. All right. And it turned out it wasn't Cher. It was Barbra Streisand, the Barbara. And he was so mad because he was this close, right, to like being a magician. And he wasn't. So does that happen to you? I'm a yellow lab now. I've always been a trivia person. I love going to trivia, but I never do. Ah, well, you know what? Us too. We haven't gone anywhere that has trivia around here. Yeah. I miss it. I love trivia. I love it. But we need my husband for trivia because we understand, like me and my family, when we go to trivia, which we've won one time, but we usually need him because he's like the geography and the history and the sports and the weather and he's everything else. And I'm like, I can tell you about producers on each and every Disney movie. which he can't, so we're great compliments. Yeah. I know. I miss playing trivia too. So guys, did you see my fishing video? Did you see my fishing video? I was so happy that my sister-in-law, she texted me and she's like, we got you on the big screen. So they put my video like up on, they have this giant TV, and they're like, we got you on there. And I'm like, well, don't look too closely at my face because I ain't got no makeup, and neither does he. So don't look too close. So yeah, I love how one of the comments or from our mamas is, oh, look at you two, you get along. And I think that's funny. I love you. I think that's funny. Because I'm like, well, yeah, like I'm married to him, and like I'm stuck with him, and he's stuck here with me. So like, I hope we get along. I'm married to him because, yeah. So, and I was like, I must be like a really great editor that you guys think that it's impressive that we get along. Yeah. But thank you everyone who watched our fishing video. And, that way I have a really great fish story, right? That way, I guess it's like I was a good woman that one time. That one time I had a fish. Yeah. So what you guys got going on today, right? So we had our past weekend, which was binge watching Drunk History and docuseries. We won 90s cartoon trivia once. I'd be so good at that. I'd be so good. Okay, so so while you guys tell me what you guys are doing today, I'm going to tell you about my hot tub trivia story. I can see in future videos you and your hubby have makeup on. Yeah. Yeah, I'll give him a nice, real nice shadow eye, like get him like the lip liner along with that beautiful goatee mustache beard combo. Anyway, so while you guys tell me what you guys are up to today, or if it's like nothing, so my sister and I, we were hanging out at the Polynesian Resort pool, and we were drinking some drinky drinks, and that's how I developed my love for rose gold. Look at that. That's how basic I am. And so I'm all the way in the hot tub, right? And then during the time, like in the middle of the day, they have trivia, and they had music trivia, and I was like, is there money? Oh, it's just fame and fortune? Oh, just fame. All right, I'm playing. So here I am, and it's a noisy hot tub because it's like got like the water spilling out, right? But that's not going to stop me with my rose gold margarita, right, in a hot tub. And so they're just playing like 90s songs, like little snippets. And so I'm in the hot tub being like, Doug! It's Doug! Doug! So I was quite an embarrassment to my sister, but I'm like, look, girl, this ain't the first day. All right? But I didn't win anything, except satisfaction. Sipping my margarita. When we go on cruises, I am at every trivia event winning swag. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, Katie. We were trying to go to Marva. We were trying to go to Marvel Trivia on one of the last days that we were on the Disney Cruise Line. And then we found out it was only for teenagers. It wasn't for adults. It was just teenagers. And my brother-in-law was really excited to go in and just, Hulk smash. But you couldn't. I just thought that like the Disney cruise was awesome. Because I'm like, I have sisters with kids. And I'm like, you never have to see them. there's so many activities on that app, and it's for each of, the categories of kids. And I was like, I was looking at all these because I was trying to find one for adults, and it was kind of, I had to go through and really search for events for like us, as adults on a Disney cruise line. And I was just like, do people just not see their kids for 5 days? I guess you could. Let's see, homeschooling and cleaning the house. Exciting stuff. Oh yeah, education and cleanliness. Let's get it. Woo! Yes. I'm going to clean out some closets. I love it. Teenagers don't read comics. Yeah. No, but I think it was, come on, like it's a Disney cruise line and they own Marvel. So it probably was just going to be off of, just the movies and none of the comics. Are so much better than other cruise lines. I'm never going back. Well, my husband keeps dropping these hints, and I'm like, what you talking about? He keeps dropping these hints like, man, I really want to go to a beach. All right, hint 1. And then he goes, I really like the Disney Cruise Line, hint 2. And then he was like, you know what, maybe we can go on a trip like September. And I'm like, hint 3. And I was like, well, hopefully all this stuff, social distancing did its thing. It's gone. And I was like, are you talking about a birthday cruise? Because me and my sister, we were talking about birthday cruises, I think January, February. Are you? That would be great. That way, like our cabin fever, like this kind of cabin fever, we can transfer it to a fun cabin fever together on a cruise. That'd be awesome. They looked at boyfriend and asked, why Disney if you don't have kids? I saw like 2 kids the whole time. Well, yeah. No, they're great. You know what? Yeah, when I went, it was around Mother's Day. And like there was just a whole bunch of kids around, but there's adult only sections and adult only activities to do. Yeah. But my husband, he's not a big Disney person. I am, but he loves me. So, but he enjoyed it, and I think with him, it's the standards of how like clean the cruises, because he was really concerned about cleanliness. And you would see other ships pull up next to us in docks, like in the Bahamas, and the Disney cruise was definitely like had their stuff together. They were definitely cleaner. They were on it. I know. Woo! Birthday cruise! Y'all, let's all go on a cruise. Let's all go on a cruise. All right, birthday cruise. All right, September. It doesn't matter. You celebrate your birthday. If your birthday's now, all right, birthday cruise September. All right, we're just all going to have a birthday party then. September is the cheapest time to go. Ooh, we got great last minute deals when we went. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome. Tell them the coffee break folks want to come to. Yes. Look, everyone's going to go on a birthday cruise. It's decided. It's going to be awesome. All right. And we're all going to get drinks of the day. Right? The little $5. They changed every day, but I'm pretty sure it was like rum, orange juice, pineapple juice, grenadine, all of it. They had all 5 days. They had different names to them, but I'm pretty sure it was just the same drink all 5 days. Oh yeah, you rescheduled a cruise for the end of November. We'll go on 2 cruises. You got the birthday cruise, September, and you got the honey cruise on November. There you go. Compromise, right? Isn't that what they teach you when you get married? Compromise. Oh, we should have been on one last week. I'm sorry. But at least you'll be safe. In September, they're already throwing Halloween parties. That's correct. What should we dress up as? I think the Sanderson sisters. All right, guys, if we dress up as Hocus Pocus, that might be okay, right? Just 3 of us. We can't all 3 be Thackeray Binks. All right, I'm calling that right now. We can't all be kitty cats. All right. I wonder if I can find a vacuum and just go down the halls of the ship as one of the sisters that has the vacuum. Not Disney, though. I want to go on them, too. You should. You should. I'll have someone to go to all the alcohol tastings with. Y'all, so I bought a romper. Do you remember? You know what? I don't know if they kicked me off at that point, but I was saying how I don't have a romper body. Like, I love rompers, but I don't have a romper body. Well, you know what? I was saying, you know what? To heck. All right? To heck with that. I'm going to buy a romper. You know what? Because I paid to be on this cruise. I paid for these airlines. I saved up my money and I cooked a lot. And you know what? Any body is a romper body, right? So I bought a romper from Shine, and then their rom dress or something. You know on Facebook, those ads that pop up and you know it's cheap clothing because you're like, how is that $5, right? I bought a romper, right? Because on the Disney cruise goodness, which one did we go on? The Wonder, the Dream, the Donald Duck one. When we went on that one, it has a champagne room, right? But my sister was pregnant at the time. So it would have only been me in the champagne room, and it was extra. So I said, you know what, whatever. We brought some stuff, whatever, But I bought this romper, but it was so cheap. It was, I now took it, because I waited like 2 months. Like, I was going to the gym, I was dieting, so I would have a romper body, right? And then I buy this awful piece of fabric, cheap see-through fabric that's white, and it just made me look like a toddler. Because that's the thing about rompers. I just feel like an overgrown toddler. But this thing, it wasn't made to be worn by anybody. They didn't even have a model. Like in the pictures, they didn't have a model modeling it. It was just like on the table and they took a picture of it. And I was so upset because I wanted to wear, the whole idea was like, get romper body, buy romper, buy hot romper to go to champagne tastings, have a great time with my sister, and that didn't happen. So that's what we had to do. All right, on our birthday cruise. All right, we're all going to pinky promise and we're going to go on this birthday cruise. All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to look hot. All right, we're going to get hot, and we're going to go to the pink champagne tasting room, and we're going to have a good time. There you go. Pinky promise, y'all. I'm bringing my Merida costume. That would be so fun. I wanted to be Winifred Sanderson so bad. Yes. I want to be... Who does... It's Kathy Susie, right? I'm like, I think I know the actress's name. But who does she play? Who's the vacuum lady? Because you have Sarah, Winnie, and... I don't think they'll let you bring a vacuum on board. Yeah, but maybe I can tip someone and borrow their vacuum. Maybe I can tip them really well. And be like, this will come. That's on the Disney Dream. Guys, you didn't tell me my little thing was popping out. I love the Dream Great cruise ship. That was the only one I went on, and I think that's the only one my sister's been on, but we want to go to the Western Caribbean. So birthday cruise, Western Caribbean. With maxi dresses that were bad. I just had to throw mine out. I was so upset. That's why I don't think anyone should wear a romper. Why do you want to wear a onesie? Because some people make them look cute. And I want to look cute. You know? Yeah. That's mine. Each month I was buying Carnival gift cards towards fare for a cruise. Now that our next cruise is paid for, I told hubby I was going to begin buying gift cards for a Disney cruise. You should. You should. Oh, have you guys been looking into buying stock? Left turn. So Disney stock has been, my husband a couple years ago, look at this nerd. He wanted to buy me 1 share of Disney stock. That way I can say that I, Brittany, own Disney. But it was like, at the time, $118 a stock. But yesterday, I saw that it's now $96. And I was like, can I own Disney now for $96? So I'm kind of seeing. I know, it was real cute, but like, what a nerd, you know? No, we've not checked into stocks yet. Yeah. I don't know. I don't understand that game right now. I'm like, I'm on this path, and stocks is beyond that path. So once I get off this path, then I can research into that path. That's how I feel. But yeah, because one of the things is like I've been seeing on YouTube is, should I buy stock? And I'm like, I don't understand any of that world, because I'm trying to get rid of the student loan, so I know that world. So I don't know the stock world yet. He watches, yeah, my husband does too, because he'll constantly be like, oh, this person's doing this, or that's doing this, or this, blah blah blah, and I'm like, okay, I don't know it. I don't know that world. Not yet. He's never offered to buy me Disney. Oh, well, my husband has. But he never did. So, don't listen to me. That's me being a snob. Don't do that. Don't listen to me. Let's see. He just goes on long tangents. And yeah. Well, because I'm like, our goal is to pay off these loans, and now we're talking about stock markets, but like, isn't that about like gambling? And we're not supposed to be gambling, but like we should gamble because of compound interest, and like, oh. And all of a sudden now it's David Attenborough at 4 p.m. on a Saturday. And I'm like, I'm going to sleep. I'm going to sleep. We got stocks part of 401k, but not individual stocks that we have purchased. Yeah. Yeah. Not us either. What a fun and interesting conversation. Oh, but my lovelies, I wanted to cheers to you. Thank you so much for sending your super fun mugs to me. I love them, so please send them to me. I want to see all of them. I'm very greedy, and I want to see them. So, again, I'm popping out, though when the going gets tough, tell me I'm pretty. Tell me I'm pretty! Just kidding. The reason why I chose this is because I washed it, and it was at the very front of the cabinet. A very deep cabinet that we have. Let's see. Yes. So I want to cheers to you, and then we're going to have a super awesome day. 1, 2, 3, cheers. Oh, I love you guys. I love you guys so much. Let's see what I did over the weekend. We just binge watched Fargo season 2. That was all of Saturday. And then yesterday we did our budget meeting, which my husband and we have a very sexy, very steamy budget meeting where we go over our numbers from last month. We saved quite a bit of money because couldn't go anywhere. So I was like, all right, birthday cruise, September. Right, there you go. And a lot of the lessons that I wanted to take I couldn't go to. So, but I'm really excited because today I'm going back to my tap class. It's just gonna be online now versus, you know, in person. So I'm pretty excited about that. Some bit of normal, right? And our not so normal, a bit of normal. So that's what I'm up to today. Is a tap class. That's gonna be so fun. It's gonna be so fun. Well, I love you guys. We gotta get on with our day. And thank you so much for joining me in the chat, Cindy, Janine, and Katie. I love you guys, and you make this what it is. So, yeah, I love you guys. I gotta go. All right, it is a Monday. Let's continue to wake up and continue to have a super awesome day. All right, I love you guys. Bye.